Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. My name's Chris and today we're at Napa. We're checking out the third quarter 2019 real deals. But before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We're gonna go ahead and do a 1/4-inch drive ratchet shootout in some of our next upcoming videos, so you don't wanna miss that. Now let's go check out some tools. So guys, let's get to looking at the Napa Real Deals third quarter 2019 catalog. So they got a promotion going on right now where they're giving money to the Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund. So thank you for everybody that supports our country, that is continuing to support our country and doing their service for our country now. Thank you very much. Now let's check out the hot deals. Now something that caught my eye immediately was this Wilton Lime Green Vise. That reminds me of at 410 Auto Tech. Shout out to your channel. Thank you for all your content. Thank you for having that color green in your box, because that made me want to pick that up. And right there guys, we picked up that vise. We got that free 4-pound sledgehammer with it, and that's an awesome little tool. Very, very simple to use, but definitely need that. And that vise is made to Wilton's specifications. While it is made in China, it does have the Wilton lifetime warranty on it, and we got that free sledge for it. So let's continue to look at some of the items here. They got tool organization and storage. There's that Intrepid Heroes Fund. They give back 100% to the cause for items that you purchase. So some of those things here might be of interest to you. I look at things specifically that I need and also what might be a stellar deal. I not only thought that that was a decent ratchet, I might include that in the upcoming ratchet shootout, but it is actually got a pretty decent button on there that hopefully won't give while it's in tight places. It's not quite like the snap-on locking flex, but if you look at them side by side here, you can actually see that the head is slimmer on the Carlyle, both in thickness and in width. That button is really important, that one doesn't move on the snap-on, but we'll see how this one holds up. Very interested to see. It's got a nice fit and finish and feel on that ratchet. Continue looking at some tools here. They got some wire strippers for 20 bucks. The roto head ratcheting mechanisms are always kind of neat. I used to find myself using those, but now I kind of am looking at the locking flex head. That's kind of my go-to right now. So they do have some new organization here, and this socket holder, well, this is the 1/2-inch drive one. That really kind of reminded me, I'm going to see if I can order in a 1/4 and a 3/8 at $13.49. If this is like the Cobalt one, that's a stellar deal. So I'll let you know as soon as those come in. The closest place to me was Montana, so it's going to take 7 to 10 business days to get to me because the 4th of July holiday in there. And then they also got some of these locking magnetic socket holders. These are kind of like the Torin brand, I believe. Those are starting at $9.99, so I'm going to order in one of those and I'll compare it to one of the Torin Craftsman branded items I have. Now they got lots of pliers, things like this. They were cheaper at Q1, so I'm not going to pick any of those up. If you've never checked out the Dominator picks and hooks, I hear they're decent quality. Let me know down below in the comments if any of you guys have Dominator stuff. Probably going to skip the tool apparel, but do like my Carlyle tools. I'm good on punches, chisels. I would like some left-handed drill bits, but that price is very outrageous. So I'm not seeing anything that I need here. That reminds me, I haven't checked them out. They didn't have them in my store. They were going to take 3 to 5 business days, but they got some of their bolt extractors. Gearwrench calls them the bolt biter. We'll love to see what those are like. They're probably really close to the Irwin ones. That's probably my preference when I use those. This was actually a pretty decent deal if you're looking for one of these little micro drives with the mini ratchets in there. That's new. It now comes with the locking flex for the Serpentine belt kit. And as you can see, so how much is that 4 pounds? So the 4 pound in and of itself is going to run you right around $49.99. So getting the vise with that to me is a great deal. And again, I did pick that up. It's already installed, ready to go in my garage / workshop. Really excited for that one. I got some new lighting stuff, not from Napa, but some Gearwrench and some Harbor Freight, so I'll be doing a review on those soon. So hopefully once I get that out, I will link to it up above in one of the cards. General purpose items I'm pretty good on. I would like a nice set of snap ring pliers. Still rocking some old Proto ones. Debating on whether I should get the Icon ones. Fuel disconnects, those are always good to have if you don't have them. You can get something like that at Harbor Freight though. Man, if they just would switch that to the rolling slide out lid, that is really nice, but that's a decent price. So they got impact stuff. Got some Flexzilla. I'm not sure if you guys have checked out Flexzilla. Well, these are the fittings and the hose. They do make a blow gun kit, and Harbor Freight kind of sells one. It looks just like that, and that's 20 bucks. I believe you can use a 20% off coupon on that, so that comes in at around 16. But I haven't had a chance to use that out, so I'm going to be checking that out later here and doing a video on that as well. Got more air tools, more rebates and trade-in. Pretty good on all of those kind of things. Now, I don't normally think of Napa as my go-to place for DeWalt items, but if you are a DeWalt person, definitely check out some of the things that they have. Every now and then they can have something that's cheaper than everywhere else. I'm good on my air tools. Good on my battery stuff. Although, speaking of battery stuff, it's just starting to hit over 100 degrees. It's hot as all get out. Batteries start to die, so make sure that you are having enough water in your batteries. If you have the caps where you can fill them up, make sure you use distilled water only. And again, there's that Vise deal that I picked up. So you can see if we didn't get that deal, we would have been getting something like this, and that would have run you $201, and you wouldn't get the hammer. You would get the red color, but again, that's a stellar deal for me. Now, not everybody's in the market for a Vise, but I just happened to be, and that worked out. It's too hot to wash cars right now, so that's not going to be happening where I'm at. And that really takes me through the majority of the hand tool stuff. I'm just going to flip and see if there's anything that catches my eye here. They cater not only to the do-it-yourselfer, but the shop with delivery of parts. Now, this is kind of expensive here for this toolkit, but I do own this. I picked it up when it was like 70 bucks or something like that. I like that. That's one of the kits. I'll do a review on that. I keep that in my car because it gives me all 3 drive coverages. It gives me the needle nose pliers. It gives me the crescent wrench. It gives me the screwdrivers. And then I swapped out the wrenches here for ratcheting wrenches, and they fit in there just fine. So I'll have to do a review on that. Oh, I got a little butane torch there for $25.99. That doesn't seem like a bad deal. It seems like an okay item, but I'll tell you, once you get one of these little soldering irons that are butane, and you can get into spots, and they heat up so darn quick. I'll tell you, those are super convenient. And that takes us through the Q3 Real Deals catalog. I'll make sure I link that in my description, as well as put a comment with a link to that. So if I forgot to highlight it, remember, Super Second Saturday of every month, you can save 20% on a regular priced item. And if you get there for the early bird special, again, these are like in-store only, you can get 30% off one item, and the maximum discount is not to exceed $100. So sometimes there's an item you might be looking at, you might hold out for a regular priced item and get that 20 or even 30% off on that item. So if you guys are not already subscribers, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. It's totally free to do according to Kuhn Trucking and a bunch of other people. So hit that like button and that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of the 1/4-inch drive ratchets that we do for the Snap-on, the Tecton, the Gearwrench, the Milwaukee, the Duralast, the Motive X, the Husky, the Craftsman, and we might even throw in the Snap-on Dual 80, as well as the Carlyle flex head. So that's going to be the bomb when it comes to ratchet torture testing. And I still owe you guys the Harbor Freight, Harbor Freight, Harbor Freight, Harbor Freight, and more Harbor Freight. So I just got ratchets galore, and I need you to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up this video so that we can destroy all those ratchets and then move on to 3/8-inch drive as well as 1/2-inch drive later on. So as always, guys, work smarter, not harder, and we'll catch you in the next video.